Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Miami Dolphins. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Javon Holland.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Wilson gonna throw. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Inside the 30. And he is gonna bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Neighbors in motion. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. He's got his man down the field, completion. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On second down, Russ. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. Darius Slayton, touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Out, out.
The first run for Alexander Madison. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Brings up second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 8.
Yeah, ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Right here. Ready, TV. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants.
Gunnar Olszewski on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's first and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option, choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will have a Giants first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
First down, New York.
In motion, it's Robinson. On first down, Wilson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
So after one, it's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it with second and 3 coming up.
Ready.
Tua, give it to Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Tunga Bailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
2nd and 10.
Go ahead. Winning team.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and 10. Tua to throw again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Dolphins are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On play action, it's Tua. He'll get this out wide. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. 32 Stinger.
Back to throw is Tua. That one out wide to Achane. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's Jake Bailey now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
2 and out on first down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Into the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Tua. Taken in by Achane. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now Wilson on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On 3rd down, here's Singletary. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Turbo 3, kick.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Russ. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A give to Singletary on the zone read. He looks forward for maybe a yard. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third, they need 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Singletary now on 1st and 10. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Defenses always have to make a decision, like how do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What? 380.
They run on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play on the jet sweep. 31 yards.
All right, so everyone's paying attention to the ball carrier after that big gain, but really, Mike, it's the perimeter blocking, not only the offensive line, but really the wide receivers. In order to be able to run this ball out on the perimeter, you need to get full buy-in from everybody on the field and make sure everyone is accounted for, and when you do, that's the result you get. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown Giants. Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants are out to a 21-10 lead.
Dolphins 10. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, come on. What a team! What's it?
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready? Ready, team! What's it?
A run, and it's A-Chain. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Tungavailoa. Oh, they try to go down down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He's got his man. That's Neighbors. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a third down and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. Wilson now to throw on third down. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Now a first down throw for Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Singletary to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And his caught, it's Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Robinson. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man, that's Slayton. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Giants.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second and 11. Again, it's Singletary. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, now this brings up 3rd down, Mike, and a really tough call for this coach. Does he want to remain aggressive, put the ball in the air, and try to keep this offense on the field? Or can he be a little more conservative, not be afraid to punt the ball away, and hope his defense can finish this game out?
3rd and 11. They'll run once more with Singletary. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Play action. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Giants. On the draw, here's Scatterbush. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Once again, it's Scatterbush.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Slayton is the man in motion. Scatterbush will take this in for a Giants touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready. Winning team! Out!
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Now a screen set up for A-Chain. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. Pushed out to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
37-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Winning team! What's it?
They snap it to Tua. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. A-Chain. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
They're right here.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
By the Giants.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 32 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll go again with Scalaboo, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
11 on the play. And the Giants.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.